I'm doing this because it's taken me 3 years to finally get some boundaries and be able to go into a public place. But Walmart, one place that's going to be hard and always is. So I'm going to put up my protections and let's see what it's like in a small hometown Walmart. And I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to tell y'all what it's like to be a psychic medium and actually going into the store, which is something that I try not to do too often. Okay, so let's go. So we go down all the aisles that don't have people in them. Okay, let me see. This is not the place I need to be. So the lady I just passed had a mom. But I was seeing her guardian angel is a grandmother. And I see her all the time in town. Remember, small town. So her energy was heavy. Like, I might not be able to do this. Might not be able to show y'all. Okay, so this very young man in the garden center has a grandmother that raised him. And she's over there just kind of wiping off like his shoulder. Got some lint hair or something. It's sweet. African American. Beautiful grandmother. But she raised him. She died. I kind of hope he sees this video now. You know, that was beautiful. This woman had an aunt. I hear an aunt. But she looks so much younger than her. But she's like, you know, Japanese or a different culture. And she had the most beautiful, I don't know what it's called. If you do know, let me know. But it was so colorful. And it's not a robe. It's like a dress for that culture. Yeah, trying to decipher which way to go. Wow, I went a completely different way. And the woman, the original woman that has a grandmother and a mom with her, just passed me on the completely different side of the store. So she's a hard worker, and so is her ancestors. I'm actually hearing that her name is Carol, and that the mother name is Carol, and that she passed when she was 49. Okay, no lie. I just saw this guy away up ahead of me, no more than 20 years old, and there's a male beside him. Like, he's got long hair, and I'm hearing he's smarter than that. So it's either a father or uncle. I didn't get close enough. So, like, get right. And trust me, my son has long hair, but he's got long hair, and he's in, you know, baggy shorts and white t-shirt with a hat. I don't know. I just saw him from behind. I don't know if the male in spirit or the boy's name, but I heard Tony. Definitely a T connection. I'm 13 or 31 with him, and more than one of them. Heart issues. I'm hearing pneumonia, and another one, heart dead. And then I accidentally saw an elder lady. She looks to be in her 70s maybe. But I just saw an angelic as I walked by. An angelic woman, white dress. Betty. Yeah. See, someone in here is, other than me, is diabetic. Right. Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here. Like, I won't do this again. There you go. I just asked you to come. You gotta come closer. Oh. Yeah, that won't happen again. So, if you watch this, I'm glad. There will not be another video of me open in public to any kind of awareness. I had to shut down real quick. So, yeah, small town Walmart. Woo! And then I did run into family, but luckily it was one family member that I don't mind. I just saw people I've never seen before, but yeah, the energy got really heavy because they knew I was. I'm being a natural born and not just, you know, developing and deciding to develop. It's always been hard. So it's like being a natural born, natural psychic medium, and then having your big awakening, not knowing that all this time you weren't cray-cray. And now after 3 years of public readings of my gifts and being more aware and understanding exactly what I am, who I am, and the gifts that God has given me, all I can say is this little small town, they're missing out. and not being aware. So, you know, there's a lot of people that are gifted and not cray-cray. And, you know, for a long time it was just not talked about. It wasn't a big deal. But yeah, my big awakening and my mother's passing, and as most of you know, if you've had a spiritual awakening, usually a loss triggers it. So I never go, especially into Walmart, because it's, you know, the last time that I went into Walmart without any protections or any boundaries, a blonde woman that I knew and I happened to grow up in school with her daughter, but we become friends when I worked here. And the last time that I spoke to her, during her chemo treatment, she was reading my first book, and within a few days, unfortunately, she had passed. And so I was in the freezer part section, and let's just say I mean, she full body come running up to me and disappeared, and freaking just, how I wish I could, you know, walk up. Only one time that their loved one was with them. It freaked her out so bad that, I mean, that was years ago. So that's also a lesson here. You know, if not everybody's ready, because we're still here. Not everybody's ready for that. Yes, we're helping those on the other side, and that's another video for another day. But gold dragonfly. So yeah, that won't happen again. Now it's time to go home and cleanse my energy and woo, shake it off, because it won't happen again. God bless you.